Black people always doing this before an event. People always say your life don't change overnight, but it technically does, depending on the night.
She love it when the sun comes out. Sweetheart, but the thug comes out. Sometimes, she gotta put herself in check. She don't take no disrespect. You're leaving. For the way you shine,
These are really nice work pants. Look at these. Why do I want these? They're just a little too dirty for my liking. But I really like them. Price check.
Just show me which one it is.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Jamise if you are new, and if you are, welcome to Me's Always. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the vibes, because we got cool, calm, and collective vibes over here per usual. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back on. I appreciate it. If you watched the last video, I thank you. I have not picked up a camera, a laptop, anything in probably about 3 weeks. Did it feel good? Sure. But under the circumstances that I didn't pick the camera and laptop up, were those good circumstances? No. It was a lot going on during those 3 weeks. We had a death in the family. I had Deuce going to the ER. My life and everything is just being put into perspective by so many different situations. So it's been a lot happening that is restricting me, that did restrict me from picking up the camera and stuff. That's what's been going on. Today is Monday, April 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo. So hopefully I can have this up either by the end of the day or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. So since I have a lot to catch y'all up on, I'm going to just show clips and then kind of explain the clips before I send the clip. So the first clip, y'all, is Deuce. I had to take Deuce to the ER. And y'all gonna see in the clips why. But whatever he was doing in that particular clip, it scared me. I was so taken aback. I was just like, whoa, why is he doing that? This was also during a time where I was frustrated about potty training. The potty training stage almost took me out. I ain't even gonna lie. It was so tough. And then I had to come up with a routine. I had to come, waking up, cutting my sleep short to get him up, take him out, let him use the bathroom, feed him. It was a whole lot. I was real frustrated, y'all. I was getting to the point, I was telling my man, I was like, I didn't even ask for this dog. You the one that bought this dog. I didn't want it. I'm finna give him up. Like, it was just like, I was so frustrated. Okay, I said, you know what? He's the perfect dog. If he could just use the bathroom, put him in the right place. But that has a lot to do with the owner. You have to be consistent. You have to get him on a routine. That ER visit cost me like $230. We probably was there for 45 minutes, but it was all worth it because everything that they did helped him. It helped me tremendously. He goes to the bathroom regularly. His poop is now solid. So at this particular time, my baby poops, pees exactly where he's supposed to, which is on his puppy pad. He also poops and pees when we go outside for our walks. He knows what cage means. He knows what sits mean. And he's like, honestly, like the perfect dog at this point because I had to stay consistent with him. As I did my research and stuff about puppy training, it took me 1 week to train him. Now it's all perfect. I would not give him up for anything. I think he's just such a good little dog. Every time I take him around people, He do not embarrass me. He embarrassed me one time, y'all, when we went to the vet a couple weeks ago. He does so good. He does not jump on people. The only way he does that too is my man. He only gets hyper and jumps up on him and probably my nephew. But other than that, he normally just sits. Even when it's a lot of people around, he'll just sit down. He'll relax. He'll feel you out. He go poop and pee when he supposed to. He go in a cage on his own. So if you are at a point with your dog where you can't potty train them, you have to stay consistent and you got to get them on a routine, just like how you would if you had a newborn. Had to go get my baby. My baby need a haircut. Say, I do everything my mommy tell me to do. I follow my commands. I know how to go in my cage. All he do is sleep and nap all day, y'all. Because he's still a baby. He only 13 weeks. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. But go ahead and jump into the clip. Hey, boo. Good morning. Hey, come here. Deuce. Come on. What do you like?
Okay, how about this? If I'm talking
Come on.
about grown...
Stop. Don't eat the poop. Why you ate the poop? Oh my God, he ate the poop. Go back and finish. We have to take you to the emergency. I'm glad I recorded that. And you gonna eat the poop? That is disgusting. I cannot believe you did that. Go back over there. Go back to the bag. Go back, cause you did good. Cause you was on there. Stay right there. Stay. Go back. Go back. Go back. You put poops all over my carpet. Good job, boo. Good job. Okay, we're not gonna eat it this time. We're not eating it. Good job. Good job, Deuce. You did good. I'm glad that you pooped. You did great. You did so good. Y'all will never guess where we're on the way to, and I say we, me and Deuce. We are going to the pet ER, you guys. This puppy mom life is hard, man. We on the way to the 24-hour ER. He's right here. He seems fine. He's playing around and stuff, but he's really, I think he's constipated. His poop hurts, I think, because when he pooped this morning, he was like screaming out for help. It was disturbing. He also has a lot of hard poop stuck to his butt, so I'm going to figure out if they can do something about that. So I'm going to see y'all when we get to the hospital. I have a little emergency with my little pup. When he poops, he cries, but it's kind of concerning.
So as far as the ER goes, typically we are open 24/7.
Okay.
The ER consult's $172. Once the doctor does the exam, has a better idea on what's going on with your baby, she would come up with treatment recommendations, put them on a treatment plan with any additional pricing.
Okay.
And she would go over the treatment options with you in more detail, and would proceed with the treatment options that you can set to moving forward.
Are we having any coughing, sneezing, or vomiting?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you have any other concerns about anything?
No concerns, just the pooping, because I want to, and he smells, because I can't get all the poop out of him, so.
Do you think it's like a fishy smell?
It's not fishy, it just smells like dog poop.
Just dog food? Okay. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and take him back to get some vital signs, take a look, and then doctor will do an exam, and he should be in shortly to talk with you.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything?
Nope. Do you want him in the bag or out?
You can keep him in
Keep
there.
him in
Just
there?
because he's smaller, I don't want to expose him to too much.
Okay.
Oh, he is tiny.
Yes, he's so small. All right, also during this time, I did attend a baby shower. My cousin Nisha is having a girl. This is her first girl. I think she got 4 boys. So they finally got a girl on the 5th try. So this was her shower. My mom was hosting. So if you see a lady talking like she a teacher, because that's what she is, that's my mom. She hosted the shower. She loves hosting people baby showers. That's probably like her hobby. She really liked doing stuff like that. I guess y'all can enjoy the footage from this shower. The baby shower games were so hard. Like, she did not have typical games. Like, it was so hard. I didn't win nothing. Normally, I win like at least one thing at the baby shower. I didn't win nothing at this shower. Them games were so hard. So go ahead and enjoy the clip. Hey y'all, welcome back to another day of the vlog. Right now, I'm getting ready to head out to a baby shower. I have on like pink and green. I was told that it's a Princess and the Frog theme, and I didn't know that until today when it's time to go to the shower. So it's supposed to be like purples and greens and whites and stuff like that. So I just said, let me just put on pink and green. This is actually a skirt. It looks like a skirt, but it's not. And then I have this pink and green shirt. I have on like green jewelry. My hair look a mess. I'm ready to take these braids out, y'all. I really am. The only way that they look right is up in a bun or in a ponytail or something. So this is what we're wearing to the baby shower. I'm finna go take Deuce, use the bathroom, and we're gonna be on our way.
Do you hear her too? You can hear her, right?
Oh, this bag ain't even got no little hanging tag on it.
Eating at your brain and you can't think straight?
Black people always doing this before an event. Brought this tissue paper from home. Baby shower tissue paper.
I'm your hostess with the mostest. My name is Felicia. I'm gonna keep it professional. First game is called Baby Animal. All right, does everybody have a sheet? If you don't have a sheet, raise your hand. On your mark, get set, think. Hands down.
All right, the next clip that we're going to get into, I have a friend. She was actually an old coworker that turned into a friend. She was diagnosed with the C word. I don't like to say the word, but she was diagnosed with the C word back in January. So y'all going to hear me talk about that a little bit in the next clip, and just how certain people's situations really change your perspective and your outlook on life because of how resilient they are. At this point in time, it is May the 5th. She is in remission and she's done with everything. I don't know what kind of treatment she had, but she didn't have the kind of treatment where she lost her hair. She still kept all her hair. I want y'all to listen to the next clip because I did like a word of the day where I was talking about giving people grace. And I'm going to give y'all a couple situations where you have to give people grace, and then being grateful for life. Because at any moment, it just be switching up on us. And you don't know when and how, but you just got to remain resilient. So enjoy the next clip. Today is Wednesday. This week going by fast. I'm so happy because it is a short week. But it's been a couple of things that I've been wanting to talk about. So remember on the last vlog when my family did all of that stuff for me. And I thank y'all for all the comments, because y'all in the comments heavy about women supporting women and all of that stuff. So I appreciated that. But I did want to talk about some stuff because I had a whole conversation with myself last night. I was happy that I had that conversation with myself and that I didn't vlog it, because it was so, I can't even explain how I felt in that moment. I'm 32 years old. I have full conversations with myself. Yes, I do. I'm sure we all do at this point. I ask myself questions, and yes, I answer them. But I just feel like, I think the word of the day, I'm gonna start doing these in my vlogs. Word of the day is grace, okay? So I brought this up because I have a friend that was just diagnosed with the C word, and she put it on Instagram for to let, you know, all her followers and her people know that that's what she's dealing with. And I was just like, I hate that you have to go through that. I donated to her GoFundMe and all of that stuff like that. She was like, girl, trust me, don't feel bad for me. I am okay. And she was just saying how whatever she had, it's been in that spot for years and it never spread. She never knew that she had it until, you know, she went and had that kind of stuff checked out. And she was just saying like, I'm so blessed. That's what she was saying. She was saying, I'm so blessed. I'm grateful. And she was just saying, I know, you know, God got me, and I'm so happy that he put this situation in my life because I'm so much more appreciative of life. But I was reading what we were writing back and forth, and I was just like, wow. Like, you really, first of all, you don't know what people go through. So that's why the word of the day is grace, because, and I don't know why I'm getting teary-eyed about it, but you don't know what people go through on a daily basis. You don't know what kind of news somebody just got. You know, somebody could be in the grocery store, but you don't know if they just left the doctor. You don't know what kind of news their family member just got. You don't know what, you know, you just don't know. So you have to give people grace. I remember I was getting my oil change at Take 5. And this boy was, I think he was working with me, and he was kind of like being mean, and he was like, you know, kind of standoffish. He wasn't saying much. I was like, what you got an attitude for? Or I was saying like, why you so upset today? And he was like, my brother just got killed this morning. When I tell you I couldn't say anything, and I wasn't mean or nasty or anything to him, but I just pointed it out that I noticed that you're being mean with me. Like, you're not being nice to me. That's the kind of stuff that I mean. You don't know what people be going through. I watched the Ebony Evo vlog. It wasn't a long time ago, but it was a while back, and she was saying that, I don't know if she was in a grocery store or like a clothing store, and the girl at the register was being mean, and she had the screw face, and she was just, you know, not being a welcoming person. Everybody that walked up to the girl, she kept the same face, but Ebony was like, you know what? Just being me, I'm gonna put a smile on her face. So Ebony was like, when she started talking to her, the girl started smiling, and she just started, you know, being nice. She was like, she walked out, and the girl was being more warm, and she put a smile on the girl's face, because that's just the kind of person that she is. So that was another thing. And even she said the same thing. She was like, you got to give them grace. I know they work in customer service, and they're supposed to be nice and welcoming to everybody, but people do have their moments, and they do have their days. I worked in face-to-face customer service for years. I worked in a clothing store. I worked in a shoe store. I was a manager there. So I understand how that face-to-face customer interaction is. And I wasn't always I've heard this a lot from a lot of people. I've heard that I'm not welcoming, I'm not inviting, and I would have to agree. I'm not the most friendly person up front. I would have to say that. I'm not. I'm very reserved when I don't know you, and I'm trying to kind of feel you out a little bit. Now, the only time I jump in and I'm real happy is if I really like you, I really admire you. But if I don't know you from a can of paint, I'm not going to be welcoming with you. That's just my demeanor. That's just how I am. And it doesn't make me mean. That's just how I am. So it's been many a times when I've had butted heads with those customers. But I say all that to say, just be nice to people. Like, it don't take nothing to be nice to somebody. When they walk in your store, or when you in the grocery store, or when you being rude to somebody, like, you don't have to be rude to anybody. Like, you just don't know the things that people go through on a daily basis. You don't know. Nobody knows. So I love the fact that she was so, I called her resilient. I was like, girl, this is straight resilience right here. I was like, you're inspiring me, because she's dealing with that. And then you have people that get upset because, you know, they dog pooped on the floor, or the people at the drive-thru forgot their fries or whatever. And, you know, I'm going to double back and go get my fries. I'm going to go around, but I'm not going to be mean about it. I'm just going to go back and get the stuff that I paid for. She's just being so resilient in her situation. And I feel like the stuff that we be dealing with on a daily basis, it just ain't that big of a deal. I just feel like you got to give people grace. You just got to be grateful for life, because you don't know what it's going to throw at you at any moment. People always say your life don't change overnight, but it technically does, depending on the night. That's my word of the day. I think it's grace / being grateful for life. What y'all think? The next clips are me going out to a ladies' spring day with some of my aunts and family members that we do every year on Good Friday. But on this particular day, y'all are going to see me and my sister go to a cute little hookah spot. And it was at that time where I received a really bad phone call from my mom, and she told me to get up from the table and walk away. So I got up and walked away, and she put that news on me. And when I say sobered up, completely. Like, everything that I had drank, it wasn't even in my body anymore. I haven't even had a drink since that day. Even just editing the clips when we were sitting at the hookah bar, gave me so much anxiety, because that's when we got the bad news about Lexy. When I was editing last night, I had to shut my laptop, because I felt like I was going to get the news all over again. Like, it was just so, it really triggered me. That was the last time I had picked my camera up, when we were at that hookah bar. I'm going to go ahead and let it roll through. Y'all going to see us go to the ladies' spring day, go to the hookah bar, and y'all gonna hear me talk about Lexy. So, hey y'all, we are back for another day of the vlog. I'm heading out to the town center. I'm meeting up with the same ladies that I met up with that family event that we went to, where they kind of gave me my flowers and that. I'm meeting up with the same ladies. So we're doing that. I bought me some little shades just in case. Well, it is really sunny today. We got my purse. I'm carrying this Kurt Geiger, which I haven't carried in a while. Bye, Deuce. Love you, boo. Yeah, I decided to pull up at this new coffee shop. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me.
We accidentally made 2 of the same drink for the other person, so if you want it, it's a teddy bear, which is caramel and white chocolate.
Okay.
So
I give it to my sister. Well, we got a free drink. Let's try it. It's good. It's kind of milky, but it's good.
Here you go.
It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Here, try this.
She a Florida baby, and she love it when the sun comes out. Sweetheart, but the thug comes out. Sometimes she gotta put herself in check. She don't take no disrespect. You leaving.
I think the first one's still winning. It smells good, but this reminds me of the heavier one. It's a lighter, heavier one. Still say no, because it's still, it got that old school cologne.
No effect, cause she ain't living check to check. Her ass getting fatter now. She in the gym eating better now. She ain't tryna settle down when you ain't got your shit together, no. Oh, she a Florida baby, and she love it when the sun comes out. Sweetheart, but the thug comes out. Sometimes she gotta put herself in check. She don't take no disrespect. You leaving got no effect, but she ain't living check to check. Her ass getting fatter now. She in the gym eating better now. She ain't tryna settle down when you ain't got your shit together, no. Oh, she a Florida baby, and she love it when the sun comes out. Sweetheart, but the thug comes out. Sometimes she gotta put herself in check. She don't take no disrespect. You leaving got no effect, but she ain't living check to check. Her ass getting fatter now. She in the gym eating better now. She ain't tryna settle down when you ain't got your shit together, no.
If y'all hear a noise, that would be my fan. I do keep a fan on the side of my bed, but I have not, since y'all seen that footage when we were at that hookah bar. While I was at that bar, that hookah spot, I got very bad news. Lexy passed away on last Friday, so it's been a week. Actually, what's so weird is it was around this time. It was exactly around this time last week when I got that phone call from my mom. I was just so stunned, I didn't really know what to do. Well, when I got the call, I don't think she had passed away, or I didn't know she had passed away at that time. It wasn't confirmed until like an hour later. That's what our friends group and our, family members, because I feel like their family is like an extension of our family. And so losing Lexy is like losing a sister. My sister's been dealing with it. She's not doing the best with that news. It's just so I don't even know how to talk about it. And then of course when you get on Facebook and you start seeing everybody with their pictures and they post, and I'm just like, wow, it's really real. Obviously everybody has a day and a time that we all gonna go, but it's just not something that you think about. And when you leave your house, coming back to your house, you really just don't know if you're gonna come back when you leave your door. It's just, I don't really have any words for it, but I'm going to dedicate this vlog to her. So yeah, my sister will be speaking at the funeral next week. I'm obviously not vlogging any of that stuff. Yeah, she was just we had a gathering, and if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, my sister always have gatherings at her house. And last week we had a gathering at my sister's house, and Lexy was there, and I did not vlog it. And I really was saying to myself, I had such a good time not vlogging, enjoying everything. Even though for me, I still enjoy every moment when I vlog stuff. I do, because I don't have the camera up constantly. And normally when I'm in a setting like that, I'm capturing more footage just for B-roll. I'm not really talking to the camera and stuff like that. But she was there. We was there. We had a good time. She held Deuce. She was the last person to hold Deuce before I left. And he was just sitting in her arms and just sitting on her lap, and she was just rubbing him. Rest in peace to Lexy. I just cannot believe that I'm saying those words. It just don't even sound real. It's just when you around people all the time, you just think that they're gonna always be there. You don't think that, oh, next week she won't be here. Like, what? Like, it's just not clicking for me. I don't think I'm supposed to understand it. So I'm not gonna fight to understand it. I'm just going to continue to pray for her. Her mom, her dad, her sister, all her family is very close to each other. I'm just going to continue to pray for their strength. So yeah, since that last clip when I was talking, the wake has already happened. The funeral has already happened. Everything has happened. This is one of the flowers from one of her flower arrangements. But yeah, our girl is no longer with us, and it is so crazy that she is no longer on this earth. Even after her funeral, it rained. And old people always say when it rained after a funeral, God washing all your footsteps away. So I always feel like when it rains after people's funerals, like that's really God's confirmation. Like, it's okay, it's okay to cry. It's okay to, let the hurt go, let the pain go. But it was very touching. The service was beautiful. It was a service that I felt like she deserved, and I wish that she could hear all the good things that everybody said about her, because everybody said so many great things about her because it was so true. And she was such a gracious and sweet person, and always was the same. I never seen her in a different way. Rest in peace to Lexy, and Lord, I just watch over all of us, and watch over your sister and your mom and all your friends and everybody. Just watch over everybody. A week after we got that news about her, I was invited to a dinner with some YouTube girls in Jacksonville. So it was like Antonice.com. I think she set it up, and then Fee Nicole was gonna be there. Ebony Ebo. I didn't even know that Corey's World was going to be there. She came. So everybody was pretty cool. It was real relaxed. It was real chill. And we went to a hookah bar afterwards, which I probably shouldn't have went to because I wasn't even smoking hookah. I don't even know why I went. I think I just went because I enjoyed the restaurant vibe. That's why. So yeah, here's a couple of clips from the dinner. All right, y'all. I'm late. It's no reason to rush because I'm already late. Why does mirror look like that? I don't love my makeup tonight, but it's all good. Oh God. And my forehead looks so big. Like, this is what I'm wearing. I have like a wraparound shirt on and these shorts. I'm gonna go put on some pumps and head out.
You can learn to appreciate that it all remains the same. That you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change. Days are cool without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cool without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you.
Give it one more chance.
Yeah, give it one more chance.
Yeah. Tell me when you leave.
You probably won't get past the smell.
That she said the smell. Actually, she was like, friend, I know how you is, the smell, the look.
I gotta admit that was it.
So you going to do something?
Yeah.
Where's Deuce? That's what people do. You wear your child. Where's Deuce?
Girl, open the gate. Oh yeah. He don't go in a restaurant. I ain't that bad.
Very good.
I ain't that bad. He go everywhere else though.
You found this? Why you found this like that? Oh, let's follow.
So everybody connected through Fee.
Fee be the one that know everybody.
If you made it to the end of the vlog, drop the words "be resilient." If you want to stay around for a little quick slideshow of Lexy, you're more than welcome to. If you're not into that, you can go ahead and leave, and y'all can enjoy if y'all want. But if not, I'll see y'all in the next vlog, and thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the deleted scenes.
Bad bitches only. Bad bitches only.
Go back. Deuce, go back over there. Yes, water. Yes, thank you. Ooh. Okay, that ain't gonna close. They always say people, you can ask yourself questions, but don't answer them. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna answer the question.
Bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. Bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch.
I dropped it as soon as I got it.
Oh, damn. That might
If you look real close, you can see the lines in it. Deuce, you boo-boo again? How many times you gonna poop? Look at Deuce, he's so lazy. Oh my god. My forehead is huge. Oh my gosh. You can say so nice and
I wasn't even recording.
you wasn't?
Independent, the way you shine.